Welcome back to your channel name here, the place where every frame exposes truth, every clip defends your public rights, and transparency is our top priority. Today's footage comes courtesy of Reggie Photo, link below. Make sure to check out and support their work. Stick around until the end, and hit subscribe for more real-life encounters, unfiltered reactions, and detailed legal breakdowns.
Well guys, we're outside a place called Maltby Police Station, and today we've got our drone with us, and we're going to do a bit of flying basically. Maltby, for those who don't know, is Rotherham ways. Now, blimey, not really much juice in these batteries. I think I'm only going to get a quick flight really. Bugger! Now, I usually have them charged up, and today I'm not really on the bobby ball, which is no good, guys. No good at all. So it doesn't, what's it?
Midnight to 0:59. The video starts calm with the drone set up outside the police station. The tension is subtle at first. We see public space, a hobbyist repairing equipment. But the presence of law enforcement already hints at an impending clash between everyday freedoms and authority oversight.
Say. So everything beyond that fence there, it's saying that it's private property owned by Coates Management. But there's no signs down here. So we're gonna get set up, guys, really. We got 3 dots. 3 dots on the battery that's in the drone, so that's all good. It's the fire station as well there. South Yorkshire Fire and Rescue. And we've also got the police. So come on guys, let's get it on.
Early interactions established the legal gray area, a civilian navigating private versus public boundaries. While nothing illegal occurs, the officer's presence suggests how quickly accountability measures can turn routine filming into suspicion, emphasizing the fine line between safety enforcement and overreach.
It is a Mavic Mini before we set off, so come on guys. So welcome aboard the Reggie Pilot DJI Mavic Mini. No, all jokes aside, we are currently flying the drone above Maltby Police Station in South Yorkshire. I believe it's, Rotherham territory. Anyway, so yes, 6th of July, decided to do a bit of flying in this area, and I was obviously questioned by the first officer there. Was questioned by another officer, which this is all footage that I'm going to release at a certain time. You're going to ask, what about the original arrest and this, that and the other? I'm putting this footage out in this order for a reason, guys, because when I was arrested and these were the reasons he'd given me. He suspected that I was committing offences because I was flying within 50 metres of a building and cars. And he said that is a danger and that is against the law under the CAA. I told him that I don't know if that's the case for bigger drones. I said, but my drone, 249 gram, I said, that is not the case with my drone. And I said,
The subject explains their drone legality under 249 grams. Tension escalates as the officers question them on the spot. This illustrates a classic conflict: citizen rights versus perceived authority, responsibility. Legal ambiguity sparks the first friction in this encounter.
order offence, you'd be able to tell me that straight away. So anyway, I said, well, therefore, I'll refuse to give you my details. I said, there's my operator's ID. As you know, I have to have that sticker on my drone at all times. He took a picture of my operator's ID. I said, so therefore, why can I not go on my way? He says, no, I need your details to be able to send you a summons. He says, how do I know that operator's ID relates to you? I said, well, therefore, that is on you. I said, because I've not committed any offences. I said, I'm telling you, you're wrong in regards to my drone being able to fly this distance that I am now above the cars and the buildings and so forth. I said, that's not restricted to my drone. I said, the area isn't a restricted area either, so I'm doing nothing wrong. So I declined to give him my details. He arrested me, got me in the car, and he took me to Shepcote's police station in Sheffield. And basically, the sergeant weren't much better. He basically allowed him to bring me in and for me to surrender my details to the sergeant. Like, you know, if I hadn't to give him to the sergeant, I could be in there hours, days, I don't know. So I gave my details to the sergeant, because once I'm in custody, I ain't going nowhere. Gave him my details, and still no wiser. All I've got is a log number of me being there, and still no details.
Despite the civilian providing the required operator ID, the commentary highlights procedural overreach. Authorities enforce compliance without clarifying the alleged offense, raising questions about proportionality and due process.
Update will be coming, but I need to get the legal seats. I need to seek legal advice straight away. That's my next step. And also, I need to first and foremost find out what avenue he's going with it. So come on, guys, get into this. So, Constable, the problem is, I've been there with you 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
Detained for this drone. How do I get that time back?
You do understand that the only reason you've been arrested is because you refused your nominal details, don't you?
Yeah, but
So as soon as you provide those, you're done at that anyway. The arrest rate. Because I believe you've got grounds to suspect you committed summary offences. You understand, yeah?
Yeah, but I showed you my operator's ID.
Yeah, well, no real, you can't make those inquiries roadside. So, obviously, I can make those inquiries back in an office, right? But I need your nominal details, don't I? Just in case, and obviously, so I can give you the update as well. But you're refusing them, and it gives me even more grounds to suspect you've probably committed offences.
What? Just because someone gave me details?
I need to check your operator's ID, don't I?
Yeah, but I give you my operator's ID, right?
Yeah.
In the police car en route to the station, the narrative explores the psychological effect of sudden loss of freedom. The commentary notes how detainment without clear justification can undermine public trust, while emphasizing the legal nuance around reasonable suspicion.
So we're off to Shepcote anyway. At any point you want to offer your details, we can turn around and go back, or you can wait until the custody sergeant speaks to you.
If I believed I was committing an offence...
Obviously you're just going to have to stay with them until we confirm, and that may be by taking your fingerprints.
But Constable, you don't get what I'm saying. We're not arguing, we're having a discussion, right?
Alright.
Yeah? If I thought I was committing an offence, right, I'd give you my details.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you didn't even caution me anyway.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't?
I did. I cautioned you when we caught you. You stood right next to me. And you should have it on your video, because I was stood right next to you when I did it.
I don't remember you cautioning me, Constable.
Do you want me to remind you?
Please.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. Don't mention when questioned something which relates to line of court. And anything you do say may be the devil. Does that refresh your memory?
It doesn't, but I'm glad you've done it now. And do you know the time of the arrest? Because it all counts. We're now We're now at 16:16
Yeah. 2 minutes past 4.
on the 6th of...
Police station.
Pardon?
Listen, I'll explain everything to you in the police station.
No, it's vital. We need the time of the arrest.
2 minutes past 4.
2 minutes past 4.
Check your video clip, because I know we're on it.
Dialogue over CAA rules and 50-meter distances intensifies. The subject challenges authority with factual references, highlighting gaps in officer knowledge. The moment dramatizes tension between codified law and its interpretation on the ground.
The only problem is, I bet if these civil claims are coming out of your skyrocket, I bet you'd be a bit more careful in arresting people. That's just my opinion, like, you know, I'm not... What does that mean anyway when you said you were a jack of all trades?
Traffic officer, dash cam officer, deal with road death.
So you don't have like one, you don't have one specific office, like no
police officer really does, do they?
Well, I don't know, I thought it just not. I thought it was normal PCs were just did normal like duties, you know.
Generally trained, aren't we, in a bit of everything?
All right. So you trained efficiently enough to drones, yeah, to know enough about them.
I can fly a drone myself, and I'm trained enough to know that you need a flyer ID and an operator ID.
I have given me.
Flying ID?
Yeah, but I'm not required to give you that. I'm required. I can give you my operator's ID.
Well, you haven't provided that, have you?
I provided you the operator's one. That what you took the picture of. That's my operator's ID. That's what the CAA say. I must put a sticker on my drone.
Both.
Pardon?
You require the flyer's ID as well?
I'm required one, which I've got.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the CAA only requires that I put...
Officers admit procedural limits. Roadside verification isn't possible. This segment underscores systemic flaws. Arrests become a default rather than on-the-spot verification, demonstrating how bureaucratic rigidity can escalate minor incidents.
Oh, yeah.
But unfortunately it falls into certain categories as well, doesn't it? You've got responsibilities.
You still have responsibilities, yeah, of course you do.
Alright.
But what I'm saying is you're quoting wrong there. That I can't fly within 50 metres of that building, above that building.
Listen, if your rules are different than for your drone, yeah, it's not the only reason you're down here, is it? Your operator ID and your flyer ID.
I'm not obligated to. I did give it you though. I did give you my details, didn't I?
You gave me the
operators,
number. You gave me the number,
which is the sticker that they require that you put on your drone.
But also they require you to have an operator, a flyer ID.
Yeah, which I've got. You never asked me for that anyway. You only asked me for my operator's ID, which I gave you. I give you my operator's ID.
When I first spoke to you, I've asked for your flyer ID and your operator's ID. And it's the only reason why we're down here, isn't it? So, and like I say, I need to make further inquiries, you're quite right, regarding your separation distances. I don't know, did you buzz it? So unfortunately, because I believe you're committing those offences, you've been arrested. Because obviously the details you've given, which are no details.
I have given details. I gave me operator's ID.
Yeah, we'll go around in circles again.
That's requested to me. It has got me. It's got my initials on and everything.
Well, when you meet a lady in the bar and she asks for your name, do you give your flyer ID?
Pardon?
You heard me.
Yeah, but you can't equate that to a drone, mate.
Your nominal details. I need to know your nominal details. That's the top and bottom of it.
The only reason why I didn't give you them because I disagreed that I would commit an offence.
Yeah, well, without your operator's ID and your flyer ID, you probably are.
I have got operator's ID. I showed you that. It's on the sticker on me.
How many times have I explained that I can't check them there and then? And also the fact that we've not obviously seen your operator's ID at all.
I've given you that.
Sorry, your flyer's ID.
Yeah, but you can. All my details logged to my operator's ID. You know.
Open the shutter doors for the.
I can't believe you don't know that.
You're breaching CAA regs, aren't you, by not displaying them or passing them to me?
I have displayed my. I'm going to open this again. You've just. That's a lie. You say it's not displayed on my drone. Whoa.
Your flyer ID isn't.
Yeah, but it only requires that your operator ID is.
You're required to obviously be registered as a flyer, aren't you?
I am, yeah, which I am.
So you obviously got to register your drone.
Which I have.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
have you proved that you're registered as a flyer?
I've given me operator's ID, which is on my drone, right?
You've got your flyer's ID. They're two completely different things, aren't they?
But do you know what? When you run that operator's ID through as a check, guess what it'll come back as?
Well, the PNC doesn't allow me to run that. That's not something that's on the PNC.
It will give you my flyer's ID, you know that, don't
There's
you?
no point arguing.
It'll give you my flyer's ID, you know that, Constable.
The only means I've got roadside is PNC.
The discussion over operator ID versus flyer ID brings legal nuance into focus. Commentary emphasizes that misunderstanding or misapplication of law can quickly turn lawful behavior into perceived criminality, putting ordinary citizens at risk of arbitrary enforcement.
Separate. Yeah, but Constable, you arrested me for 50 metres within a building, right? But it's a mini drone.
Yeah, well, I need to check your legislation, don't I? I need to check that personally myself, but I've got your nominal details, I can do it. And I can
What time are we on now, Constable, do you know?
It's 16:55.
16:55.
Right.
So like arrested and detained within the hour and let out.
We're waiting for keys.
Bloody hell.
Alright. I know you've got a phone. You can phone there if you need it, it's up to you.
No, that's fine. But like I say, I'm still. My mind's battered that I've been arrested for this.
Yeah. Well, I think it's been explained by me and the customer.
I did display my operator's ID on it to you though, didn't I?
Flyer's ID though.
Yeah, but that's connected to my operators, so
We're required to carry both, aren't you? We're required to have both.
I have both, but I was only required to have one on my drone, which was my operators.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Inside the station, officers attempt to reconcile documentation with compliance. Cinematically, the narrative captures tension peaks. The subject remains calm, presenting facts, while authority figures navigate their own procedural constraints. This shows the disconnect between street-level enforcement and legislative intent.
You seen that anyway, Constable?
Sorry? I'm coming in.
So guys, no way. I'm just being released out of, where are we? South Yorkshire Police. So that was I was flying my drone outside Maltby Police Station, and basically guys, I was arrested and detained. You know, arrested and detained because I wouldn't give him my details. My operator's license number was on my drone, right? And he said, no, arresting you for summons. Now, the problem we have with that is...
Release occurs, illustrating the resolution phase. Commentary reflects on the absurdity of detaining someone for following basic drone registration rules. It serves as a moment to question proportionality in law enforcement responses.
He was trying to use the 50 metres, flying below 50 metres to the building. Absolute crazy, guys. So anyway, we're going to have a wander around the area while we're in Sheffield. Yeah, absolutely pissed off though, because got to get back to my vehicle, which is about, what, 15 mile away or something. So yeah, been arrested for not giving me details. And then once I got to the desk in there, they couldn't tell me what crime. They'd given me details on inside. Yeah.
25:00. The subject summarizes the arrest experience, highlighting gaps in officer knowledge and communication. Commentary notes the importance of public understanding of drone laws, accountability in arrests, and the potential for civil claims when procedural errors occur.